All right, 2007 GMC Yukon. As you see here, I already started the process, but I wanted to show you guys the proper way to try to clean these cylinder heads without damaging them or the mounting surface. You take a razor, flat, not bent, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna slide this guy up and down just like this. And if you see down there, if you watch it close enough, you start peeling it off, see? So it starts to look like that, and then you start to get a clean surface down in here. So that's the type of stuff that you want to see. You want to clean off the mating surface. You don't want to dig into it too much, okay? But you want to make sure that this mating surface is smooth, free of oil and debris, so that when you re-administer or reinstall, shall I say, when you reinstall the valve covers, they have a nice clean surface to seal off on, okay? That is the major one failure when people go to put their car back together, is that they forget to clean the mating surfaces and they slap it all back together, and then they're wondering why those cylinder heads are still leaking. So like I said, take a straight razor, okay? And what you want to do is, all right, so you want to lay this baby flat, and as you see, there is no bends in this guy. She is straight. A lot of people like to try to bend it to their hand. I like to, like I said, leave it flat. That way you don't dig into anything. The other thing is you want to lay it flat on the surface just like this and just slide it up and down. Okay, you don't want to angle this guy and dig all into the middle. Okay, that's what you don't want to do. You just want to lightly abrase the top layer of gunk. So let's zoom in on this, okay, and we are going to get a clear shot here. And like I said, we're just going to lay it flat, and as you see, it's taking off what it wants. Now if you start having problems like that dark line that you see there, you're just going to go back and forth over it. You're not digging into the metal, okay? You're just barely, as you see me trying to get a little something there. Now when you start getting into these rough spots like this, you want to flip it around, like I said, remain flat, and you just want to shave that away, okay? We are changing the oil in this, so we're not worrying about the debris going in, so no worries there. There's already enough of it in the oil jackets clogging all the oil ports, so
it won't matter.
It's not going to matter anyway. But like I said, you want to just try to get as much of a clean surface for those new valve covers as possible, okay? Like I said, you don't want to dig into the surface, you just want to clean it up, okay? Just like that. Let me zoom out so you guys get to see the difference here. Okay, so as you see right there, this is all bad gasket stuff, and as you see on this side, somewhat clean. That's me cleaning it with a straight razor, ladies and gentlemen. So what you also can do is take a paper towel, okay, get some brake clean or some parts cleaner, dip the paper towel in that solvent. And what you're gonna do is, after you use your straight razor, you want to take the paper towel and lightly press against the surface, getting off any oil residue and just making sure that it's a nice clean surface for the new gaskets to adhere to, so that you guys don't have any leakage or problems that are normally associated with doing this job, especially in the rear, since that seems to be the real bad problem on these because of the temperature issues associated with the motor being so far back. You want to make sure you take care when doing this. You don't want to put no silicone on these for it to get inside the motor. There's a lot of little small oil ports like that one there. Let's clear that up. Yeah, see that oil port there? Yeah, that's an oil port. That's a push rod on the other side of there that shoots oil through itself, okay, and comes up through this port to lubricate this top end. Now, if that's not happening, okay, if these ports are clogged, you're gonna start having issues, okay? The performance issues, and that's what we're talking about today. So there's Wild Man on his phone. What's up, Wild Man?
What's up, bro?
You got anything to say for the channel?
It's hot.
Well, how hot is it out here?
Fucking like 90.
It's 90? Is there a breeze?
Barely.
The paper towels is moving just a little bit.
94.
It's 94 degrees out here, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, we have no cover over us but this hood and the back tailgate of my truck. So we are literally dying right now. But we're all right. As long as our customer's happy and we get this shit, let me clear that up, this shit here out of her motor, I think she would be very happy. But more than likely, we're gonna get as much out as possible, but it won't be everything. So we shall see. 5.3 GMC Dinali, okay? All-wheel drive, Yukon Dinali, excuse me. Let me get that straight. Yukon Dinali, all-wheel drive with a 5.3, okay? 1500, and it is an 07. So this is the things that you guys have to be aware of when you're owning this vehicle. That keep in mind that your oil changes are the life of your motor, because otherwise you start getting this in there and it'll be no bueno. Your performance goes to shit. Your oil pump works harder to try to compensate.
Run oil cleaners.
Run oil cleaners, run cleansers. There's Mystery Marvel, which is one of them. There is Lucas upper cylinder lube. You could run some cleansers through the fuel system to help with that, just to help prevent a lot of this, okay? And not using any of that boo-boo garbage oil that will burn within milliseconds. So,
and we aren't paid or sponsored by Lucas or Magic Marvel. We're just firm believers that we use in our own
we use
personal
these
vehicles.
products in our cars ourselves, and like I said, we are not sponsored by any of these companies that we've mentioned. You know, we are just your normal backyard mechanics that are licensed and have a company that we're helping people. That is the difference between the shops and us. Our prices are ridiculously cheap, but we know what we're doing. That's the difference. We don't have to have a multi-million-dollar business to help somebody.
That's true.
Amen to that, Walt man. Amen to that. All right, guys, so we'll be back with a little bit more information. I hope you guys liked what you see so far. If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments section or even email us. All right, holla back at us. AFR out.